Alrighty, welcome to episode 15 of the Bedroom Studios official podcast. I'm your host, Michael Butts, and joining me today is Josh Pelham. Hello, Josh.
Hi, Michael. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, it's, we'll be honest here, it's not Thursday, it's Friday.
We're a day behind.
We're behind schedule. But, yeah, it's good that you're here, and, two busy people doing music on the side, and it's good to see that you're making noise now.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, I first met you at where did I first meet you? I met you at Freeman's in Fairview.
That's the first time, yeah.
Yeah, and you just you're always like, you're hearing all of us at the open mic. You're like, yeah, and then you're like, you know what? I gotta do it. I gotta go up and play.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been taking off pretty well. I've seen you got a good number of shows under your belt now, and you're booking at places that I never even thought to play, and obviously other friends helping you play other gigs as well, or get to other places as well, like your show on the 30th or tomorrow at Buffalo Club.
Yeah, got a lot of help from Justin Heisler on that one. He let me play at his breaks there, and introduced me to Malcolm, so that was a good thing Justin to do. Justin's a good friend of mine, and he's a good friend of yours too.
Yeah, it's great. I put him onto Buffalo Club back in February or March or something like that. They were Malcolm was asking me for a show, and I said, no, the guys aren't available, but I think I have someone who is. And so I gave Justin the contact, and then he decided to make like a 4-piece band, and then we all didn't want to. So then he wasn't ready. So then he hit up someone from Truro to come down and play, but he opened for them.
Oh, okay. So he made it work for them,
yeah,
basically.
Made it work, yeah.
That's what it's all about, I guess, in the end.
And of course, as well, helping someone from Truro get into the HRM as well, which is nice.
Yeah, it's all about sharing the wealth.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty fun show to see you and Gibson open for Justin and Tyler.
Yeah, that was a good time too. That was the first time I played out there, so that was it was nice to get a set in.
Yeah, and now this is your first time by yourself there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit, okay.
There'll be some guests. I think you're going to play a few, and you'll be up on a few tunes with me.
Probably, yeah.
Once I sort it out, and a buddy of mine, Pat, I think is going to come out, so...
Try to get Chuck out.
Yeah, Chuck's got a dinner party.
Yeah, he's doing late Thanksgiving for some expats.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And I was like, fair enough. We might get the other Josh out if he's not busy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he's played there a bunch now. He was like, I'm playing here these days in 2025, and I'm like, okay, I'll write them down.
Yeah.
I'm there a lot. I think it's come to the point more where I'm on sound now than I've played there.
Yeah. It's a cool spot to play, really. I mean, crowds hit or miss, as far as people being there. It depends if it's a slow weekend, but either way, it's an opportunity to play. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, and now, this was their third year of doing it, but they got their mental health event on the Victoria Day long weekend in May every year.
Right, I remember seeing you guys do that last year.
Yeah. I did that. I'm always with someone else whenever it's playing. So one time the first time I did with Brian Doucette, and we ended the night. Second time I did with Brian Doucette and Jamie through the night. And this year I was just bouncing up on stage with people that I knew. So like jumped up with Gibson, jumped up with Justin, and then I had to fill in for bass for this band. So I was everywhere, and then afterwards I was like, man, it's 10 o'clock. It's not even done yet, but I want to go home.
Yeah, tired, burning yourself out. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I remember from when I first met you. If I was at the Cannon, you'd always be up with 2 or 3 different people, on the bass or something, just accompanying or something like that,
right? Just everywhere. And I'd bring it. I'd bring it to the Cannon and just be like, if anyone wants it, it's here.
Yeah. It's nice to have that, like a bass accompaniment, though, when you're playing.
Goodness, yeah. But now, it's Yeah, that's usually what it was. But with Gibson, it's always just harmonizing.
Yeah.
Now with Gibson, it's gonna be I'm mainly on guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's no guitar there, then I'll go on bass, I guess.
Yeah.
With Justin, yeah, it was always bass. With you, it's guitar. Yeah, I mean, I did
Do
start
the
with
odd
bass.
one. Do the odd one. The first one I think we ever did was 38 years old at the.
38 years old.
I was doing that at the Freeman's, and you said, "Can I play on the bass with that?" And you came up and played. So we've gotten pretty good at that as over the last few times we played, I think.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, well, I got my guitar here, so let's have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we played, last time I featured there, we played Wheat Kings, and then we decided to do that off the floor recording the other day that we did here. That was a nice experience too.
It was great. That was your first time doing recording, was it?
I've messed around on my own, like on GarageBand before, but not in that kind of setting where like with mics like that and stuff like that. So it was very cool.
The thing I like about live off the floor is if it's just, by yourself, you don't got to worry about a metronome or something like that. Where unless you're with like a big band, then you have to start worrying about wearing headphones and then listening to the click in your ear, trying not to speed up or slow down. It's a process, and I'm getting to the point in here where I can mic a drum kit now, and you can actually have some stuff instead of just using programmed MIDI drums. I have all the mics now. I just need a few stands, and I can just go in.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun, start actually getting some real sounds and make it sound even more live,
Yeah. Like the full band sound kind of thing.
Yeah, we could do a full band sound. Definitely not enough space in here to do full band all at once. You'll have to do it in sections.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But no, it would be a great thing to actually get that done. Get some originals in going as well.
Yeah.
Because you're writing like.
Yeah, I've got a few in my back pocket there, and I haven't been writing as much lately, but I've got some from last year that I just sorted some papers there this week at the house, and probably got 5 to 10 decent songs down. So.
God damn, that's an album right there.
Yeah, if you can get a few more, then that way you get to pick from them a little bit, because they're not all, you're not going to love them all. So if you have more to pick from, the better. I think from what I've talked to people and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, for me it's just like here's my songs.
Yeah, get them out.
My songs.
Yeah,
just write them as I go. Here's the songs, done.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, yeah, I'll start writing and then I'll just start putting more and more and more together. But what I say to myself is like, I want to do this many songs, so I have to start writing.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of have to set goals for yourself to make the stuff happen. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, of course, man.
Yeah.
It's well, the first two were EPs. So doing the album, I was like, okay, I can't just do a simple 3 songs. I want to do 10. I want to actually make an album.
Yeah.
And it can fit on a vinyl if I ever wanted to do that, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let me think. Who's done vinyl?
Bill Travis.
Bill Travis. Yes.
Bill Travis had he just did the one-sided one. I actually got one off him there when he had his Good Robot show for the CD release kind of thing that he did at Good Robot.
Were you a Good Robot? I didn't see
I was there for the first little bit. I can only go for a little bit. So he said he kind of felt bad, so he gave me an album. So that was cool. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I might try to check him out Saturday
at noon.
At noon, if I can get there. Yeah.
I gotta go there too. I want to see if I can get some physical copies out. I'm gonna get some physical copies done for Sweater Weather 3.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have it on vinyl, right? There.
I wouldn't do vinyl. I'll do CD.
You do CD?
Yeah, no, the process. Oh, goodness. Process for vinyl is way too much.
Yeah.
Like, he went to Toronto to go get those.
Did he? Yeah, he was telling me something about that outside at the Res.
Well, 2 birds, 1 stone, because he went to go see Weezer and Dinosaur Jr.
Oh, nice.
So that was happening in Toronto, and then he grabbed his vinyls instead of having them shipped back to pay more.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That's nice.
And I do like that. I do like what he did there. If you buy it, you get more songs.
Ah.
So what if you? I have the album just on my phone, right, on Apple Music. So it's 5 songs. You get the vinyl, you get a 6 song, and then GarageBand, you have 10.
Yeah.
So I need to do GarageBand as well. I'm slacking hard here. Album came out, and I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have a list of radio stations I need to email too, but it's just like I need a day where no one is going to talk to me.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to do yourself, and you got to focus on this and focus on that and prioritize things. And
Oh, it's a lot. And then when it's done, you don't gotta friggin' worry anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, one thing I have something in the works. I'm gonna release the news Monday, right? But I was since September getting this set up. Oh, good God! It finally has happened, and it's going to involve Tammy. So this is gonna be fun.
That's good.
I'll release the news on Monday, and I'll be like, "What's up, nerds? Look at this."
Nice.
But it will involve me as well. It involves a Friday, which I am not gonna be here because I'm taking the reins of the open mic basically.
Yeah.
So I might need you to fill in for me on the open mic that day.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Is that the one you were talking about?
The
that
27th.
time? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that.
Yeah, I got the call from Gail, and she was like, "Yeah, you want to do the Fridays?" And I was like, "Sure."
Nice.
Why not? You know. But
it's a good spot down there, Resolute.
Oh, it is great.
You know, they're like the beer's cheap, so you can get a cheap draft. The people are pretty good. You can play a game of pool. I don't know if they got the shuffleboard going on when we're playing. Probably not. 'Cause
no,
kinda loud,
I find the shuffleboard in an awkward spot because we have to set the speakers up and then we just completely block the shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, it's loud if you're playing up there and you hear the shuffleboard.
Oh my God, yes.
But yeah, they got the sports and the TVs there. It's just good atmosphere down there. I've always liked it.
Yeah, when I first started going there, I was like, "Oh, this spot's pretty fucking great."
That was the one I would like. I really just started to go like last year when I met you, like September. I started to really start going to the open mics. But the Resolutes one over the last 5 or 10 years, I'd go there occasionally and just play a few songs. So, but I've never been as comfortable playing as I have, now. Leading up to now, from starting this year and getting out as much as I have, it's been good to get the practice in at the open mics and the feedback from people and stuff. So
yeah, no, it's always good to build yourself up, build up the confidence and the ability to perform, because I mean, I don't know if you're coming tonight, but you also play tomorrow as well.
Yeah, it's been a long day today. I got to jam with the Johnsons this morning, and that was a really fun jam. We got a lot of songs, similar song tastes and stuff like that. And as you know, Seamus is a whiz on the guitar. And we did Wheat Kings, and I was just thinking the whole time, I was like, man, we should have got him out here on that one. But well, I'd like to get him out on something, definitely, if I start doing some originals or something like that.
Yeah, an original would be great. Put the headphones on, get the click tracks going.
We did, he did Bob Cajun in the proper tuning, and I just kind of strummed like my normal strum, and we did that today. And
Bob Cajun have a specific tuning?
I think Robbie Baker tunes his guitar to possibly open G. I don't know what tuning he had it in, but it sounded...
Because I know Ahead by a Century's in a wacky tune.
Yeah, he was going to do that one too, but they didn't want to they didn't have a guitar tune to that, surprisingly enough, because they have a...
C, that's the tuning, and then Capo 2.
Yeah.
That's the... Oh, it's such a weird...
Surprisingly enough, they didn't have one tuned to that tuning, because they have, I don't know, there must be 20, 30 guitars in there on the wall.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a pleasure to play with them today. They're very talented, and it just felt nice to be a part of that today. So hopefully we keep that up every once in a while. It's kind of therapeutic, just to get to do something you like to do for a little while and forget about everything for a bit. and just jam out. It was nice.
Oh, I call that sleep.
Yeah, that's sleep.
That's sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll come home from work and I just immediately just
Yeah.
go complete unproductive and just lie down, and I go, man, I should do something.
Yeah. If I lie down after work, it's over.
Oh yeah, game over.
I gotta
Dude.
keep going. A lot of times I'll try to go to the gym after just to get a boost, or you know what I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I would say at that point you get something caffeine in you, but that's just gonna delay the inevitable.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of caffeine,
there's my coffee. That
Tim's
just reminds
coffee.
me to take a sip of my Tim's.
But yeah, no, it was good to see you making moves and making plays, just completely overall. And now that you have like your debut single, I mean it's a cover, but
Yeah.
you still got your first single coming out. Just Live Off the Floor, Weak Kings featuring me. But no, it'd be great to see some other things happen. You know, definitely get the Johnsons. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I could do drum work because the drums will be ready very soon. I have all this space. I'm able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So
It would be
start
it'd be
working
great.
on something for I've got a little base of songs and stuff. So
What was the song that you did? I liked that one. It was, oh goodness, you did it when I filled in for Rob at Freeman's.
there's one called Lost Cause that's really short that I do.
No, it was something. It had a different.
And then there's Just Another Dance. Is another one that I do.
No, wasn't there one something with like happy in the title?
Happy Birthday?
No, Jesus.
No,
Wasn't there one like I hope you're happy now or something like that?
well, that's called Lost Cause.
Oh, that's Lost Cause.
Yeah, there's no, well, I guess no one has one. It's, I call it Lost Cause, and Lost Cause is not part of the lyrics, but I guess it's just the feel of the song, I guess.
Fair enough.
It's kind of like a breakup song, I guess.
Oh, I'd write those.
Yeah.
I write those.
Yeah. It's only a short one, so I mean, there's probably some playing around to do with that one. Maybe fill in a little bit on a
Oh, definitely some
instrumental
solos.
or some solos, but
Just pull an Eddie Rabbit and do. If you got two verses, just pull an Eddie Rabbit and do the first verse again at the end.
yeah, exactly.
Like Drive
yeah.
My Life Away, verse 1, verse 2, verse 1. An extended chorus at the end.
Yeah.
It works.
It does. There's a lot of songs like that too.
Yeah,
So that's what some people say too. If you're up there doing it live and you forget the verse, just do the last verse. You know, the verse you just did.
Yeah.
Just to keep it flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the songs that I know by Eddie Rabbit, it's a lot. Oh my God, it's very repetitive. Drive My Life Away is that. I Love a Rainy Night is the same verse.
Yeah.
Two different
As long as it's catchy enough. You know what I mean?
What was it? $2 in the jukebox. Chorus, verse, chorus, solo, chorus in a key change.
Yeah.
Suspicions is long as hell, but it's verse, chorus, chorus.
Sometimes short and sweet's good too. I mean, like the Beatles at the start had a lot of songs like that, and like a lot of those older bands had a lot of like shorter songs. Sometimes that's nice. You know
I mean,
what
now
short.
we can have songs as long as we want. Back then, you had to have songs long enough or short enough to be able to fit on an album.
Yeah.
You know, a good old 33, you have 50 minutes.
Yeah.
25 aside, so
Yeah.
there you go. So you got to pray that a song isn't done before the one side is finished.
Yeah, because then there's all the dead space, or else,
Or you're cut off
or you're not
early.
quite, yeah, or you're
Yeah.
cut off really.
I mean, Dead Space is fine. Like Tom Petty did one on Full Moon Fever. He goes, as soon as Running Down a Dream is done, this is still on the track of Running Down a Dream. He goes, "Hello, CD listeners. It is." Oh, what did he say? Oh, yeah, it's about time in the album where people listening on tape or cassette have to stand up or sit down and flip over the tape. Now, we're going to take this moment to pause and let those people do that. Here's side 2, and then just goes right into yeah.
That's awesome.
It goes into what's the song after that? Whole Lot Better. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just found that funny. It's just like
Yeah.
it's time for people to stand up or sit down and flip over their tape.
I can remember flipping over tapes when I was a kid. So that's.
I was born in '99, and we didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
I mean, the technology was there at that time, but I just never had it.
We used to have the tape deck, and it was like there was an aux cord on the tape, and you put the tape in and had an aux cord on it, and you can plug your Walkman into the tape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I've seen a lot of different technology over the years.
And now we just have iPhones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier now.
No longer messing with annoying-ass tape, no longer...
You got the Bluetooth now.
Yeah. No longer messing with... I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone's like, oh, vinyl's better. It's like, yeah, I guess it can sound better.
It's nice to put one on, though. Just like get that old feel if you have some time in the night and you just throw the record on and sit back and
enjoy your fucking scotch, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it? My dad has a vinyl player. I don't know where his vinyls are, but his cassettes are up in his study. I have a feeling the vinyls are in there. My uncle showed me his vinyl collection once. It was so much Jim Croce.
Jim Croce.
So much. Nothing bad about Jim Croce.
Oh, yeah.
I like me some Jim Croce, but I've just never seen that much Jim Croce.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend Chaska in New Brunswick, he's got a big vinyl collection. So does Brandon. They got big vinyl collections. And Chaska was showing me his, and I was like, you got Brothers in Arms? He's like, yep. And I was like, where? Where's Brothers in Arms? So I had to go search through the whole thing. Found it. He's got a few Waylon vinyls. He's got a lot. I think he's got a West Montgomery vinyl or something like that.
That's cool.
There was one time he was taking a shower, so I just like fucking went through his whole vinyl collection. I was like, holy shit.
Nice.
It was great.
Yeah.
If I had a vinyl player, I don't know where I'd put one in the studio. I mean, like, everything, like, I guess, if I get rid of the clutter up here.
Put the record player
vinyl
up there.
player up there, I guess. I don't know. Like, my dad has a, we need to take it out and dust it off and see if it still works, but,
A lot of those collections, though, are, like, from over the years when they were, like, it was vinyls that you bought. Right?
He's got these nice fucking big speakers. They're just in that back room. We got to, like, take them out, dust them off, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I got to see, like, check the wiring, see if things work, if something needs upgrades or not, you know, Christmas present, cough, cough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a great system. He used to have it. That room actually there used to be the living room when we first came into this house.
Yeah.
So, he would have that set up in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and just blare the music. But now it's just in the back, and I gotta go fish for it.
Yeah.
And it's literally, I can do it, it's just, when?
Yeah.
Is my question. And now, on top of this, you know, we both have our mustaches nice and full, you know, for
No
Shave November.
The mustache back. Yeah.
I still have 15 kilometers to run.
I know, I feel for you, man. You said you're running 3 tomorrow?
I gotta run 3 tomorrow. I do them in 5s, right? Because that's easy, right? When I first started, it was always under an hour, but now it's like been slowly getting faster.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to do one in the morning. I'm gonna have to do one after Mushcat's show, or and then before your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
That's more than a marathon in a month, though. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, well, the marathon is 26. What is that? It's like
26 miles, 44 kilometers or something like that.
I think that's what it is. 26 times.
It's either that or 41.4.
Oops, 1.609. 41.8.
41.8. That's a lot of running.
That's a marathon. 41.8, and I'm doing 60.
Yeah.
I've already ran the marathon. I have 45 down.
There you go.
Oh, but no,
it's good to set a goal and meet it, though. I mean, it makes you feel good, and raises awareness too. You know.
Yeah, the run itself is for suicide awareness.
Okay.
There was a man every 60 seconds in North America. I never knew that. I was like, "What's the 60K for?" And I read it. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Okay, so you're doing a thing that's set up for that. Okay.
And oh man, I'm gonna take this off December 1st.
You're gonna take it off?
I don't know. I already took the handlebars off
'Cause
because we had to finish filming for Anti-Social Media, and I didn't have handlebars.
I feel like you've had a mustache ever since I've known you, I think. Pretty much.
Here's me without it. Back in... Fuck, when did I get that picture? My hairline was going, so it had to have been 2019. So, yeah, that's me without a stash.
Oh, my Lord. You're going to look You're going to, like, take years off. I feel like. That's what happens whenever I shave.
I took my stash off, Cam was like... First time when I saw Cam in person, Cam was like... You look better with your mustache on. I was like, thanks, Cam.
Yeah.
And then the mustache grows back in, and he goes, hold on. Let me just... And I was like, Cam, don't hit me. I thought he was just going to go, like right to my face, and he just goes to my face, and he just, like...
Feels the mustache.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Combs it with his finger.
Yeah, just, like, touches it with his thumb. I'm like, what the fuck?
I haven't seen Cam in
He's got a beard now.
Yeah.
Full everything. The hair's not short, but it's, like, shorter.
Yeah, he cut his hair a little bit.
Yeah. And I was like, full-ass beard. Like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, he changes his looks all the time.
When I first met him, he started growing the hair out in COVID. If you dig back far enough, he had short hair and a stash, and he was a big cosplayer.
Yeah?
Yeah, he would 3D print, like, certain things. He's a big Star Wars nerd.
Is he?
Yeah. Which is you wouldn't expect it.
No.
No. I looked at old photos of him, and I was like, holy shit, that like those Stormtrooper and Clone Trooper outfits are fucking 3D printed. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Cam in a little bit now.
No, I gotta get him.
Because he was in Nashville there for a while, and he works that night shift now, his new job.
No, he's on days now.
He's on days now?
Yeah.
Okay, back on days.
But, no, I do myself, I have to get out to that open mic as well. Because, I love sushi.
Yeah, they got the good sushi there.
And I think the 1 year's coming up very soon.
He already did the 1 year.
Not 1 year, 2 years.
2 years will be coming up soon. It's got to be coming up soon, because I remember when I met him last year at the Cannon, probably the second or third time I met him, and then second or third time I talked to him, he was like, you got to come to my open mic at the Dahlia. So I went over before hockey, because I play hockey on Wednesday nights, so it's hard to get out to anything. But I fit it in before, and there was a lot of people out. It's a lot of I like that one. It's a lot of fun. And again, you can play pool there too. Mm-hmm. Get sushi.
Yeah. Oh my god, sushi's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
It's some of the best I've had.
Yeah, it's good sushi. Yeah.
Like Wasabi House? No, step aside.
The good thing about Wasabi House is you get a whole bunch of extra sushi. They give you like 3 extra rolls, like as a bonus.
No.
When you order. That never happened with you?
No. I would always go off the all-you-can-eat menu, and then they would give the same amount, but it's like smaller. Like, it was smaller than the Dahlia.
But that's in Sackville, right? You're talking the Sackville. Okay. Because every time I go to the one on Quimpool Road, I get probably 3 extra rolls.
No, I just get charged extra for not finishing.
Yeah, so you go there and sit in. Like, if you get takeout, they give you extra rolls.
Oh, do they actually?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's another 2 cool spots. Mizzou and Ari Rang, which is up on Rockingham.
I don't think I ever went to
Ari Rang is awesome. I mean, they move. Mizzou now has a spot in Bears Lake. I've been there a few times. Friggin' delicious. They're at a fixed price of like $35 for all you can eat.
So you go there and you're real hungry.
$35, yeah. But it's the same spot. If you don't fucking finish your food, they're gonna like.
Yeah, they charge you for the extra.
Yeah. So it's literally on an empty stomach.
Yeah, you gotta
just get sushi.
skip lunch.
Don't get anything else to fill you.
Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta skip lunch. Sushi will fill you up pretty quick with the rice anyway.
Surprisingly, Dahlia doesn't fill me up.
No.
No, there was times I was like, man, I'm not full, and I got 24 rolls in me.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, there was one night I ate something like that. I think I was at the Dahlia. I think I ended up getting a whole bunch of rolls at the Dahlia.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not full.
Yeah.
And then had ginger ale as well. I was like, I'm not full.
Yeah.
And then I'd go eat at Wasabi House with a few coworkers, and I'm like, man, I'm fucking full.
Yeah.
After like the first round.
That's the most disappointing thing about if you go to all you can eat sushi is like having to tap out after the first round.
Oh,
then you're just like, I did not get my money's worth today.
St. Louis did that as well, but with wings, the boneless wings.
Okay.
Yeah, a few years back, pre-COVID. It was all you can eat boneless wings, and me and my friends would tap out after the second round.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
We
came in here with
with good mindsets, and then we got smack in the face.
Yeah.
And all it is just glorified nuggets.
Yeah. I got some wings at Freeman's the other night. I went in and
I love their breaded wings.
It was great. I don't think there was any meat on the bones after I ate them. It was fall off the bone. You know what I mean? You didn't it was good. They were good quality wings. You don't get that everywhere you go, you know?
No. Resolute also has incredible wings.
Yeah, actually, was there wing night last night? Did I see that on their story?
No, it was trivia night.
Okay.
No, trivia night was Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it might have been wing night there last night. I should try to check that out sometime.
What I find weird is people have wing night on Thursdays when they could completely capitalize off the fact you can just say Wednesday wing night.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one does it. Everyone does Thursday wing night.
Yeah.
It's like
it's Tuesday or Thursday always. Yeah.
Yeah, Freeman's is Tuesday and Thursday wing nights.
Yeah. Same with
and they're 49-cent wings, which is wild.
TBR too does the same thing. Timberley Beverage Room.
Fuck, I haven't been there in forever.
I haven't been there in a little while now too.
Last time I was there was May. I was across the street because Justin was playing with Rob Francis, and then I went over to see Sean Ryan. Great spot, but it's a 4-hour gig.
It is, yeah. It's. I talked to him about doing that.
I talked to as well. I said, yeah, I can do that.
When I first started. But yeah, it's hard to get a hold of the guy.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, they have an open mic there now though, like 3 to 6 on Sundays, I think. Yep. So that might be in there someday if I can make it over there. But then you get Staggers, so if I'm free, I feel bad if I don't go to Staggers. And then Rob's thing is at Freeman, so they're all.
Well, Rob's
it's
is
hard
done
to
now.
pick and
Rob's
choose.
is done now for the year because too many Christmas parties.
Yeah, just till January though, right? Is that?
Yeah, it'll come back in January. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that was good news because we didn't know, where that was sitting.
Yeah, more people need to come out though. It's during supper, right? Like, there's even more reason to come out.
Yeah, get your meal in, and yeah, it's a good spot there too. Rob does a good job. Yeah.
But definitely, out of all places that you've played so far, which one do you like the most? I'm not going to ask you the least, but which one do you like the most, and which places do you want to play in the future? That you've had your eyes on, and you're just like licking your lips at them.
Well, I'd say I'd like to play the Cannon, obviously, on the weekend because they've got a lot of people in there. That'd be a good atmosphere to play.
Yeah, that one's pretty risky though. It's just because it's, if people want to go in, people flood in. It's great, and you got to keep the bums in seats.
Yeah. Exactly.
Argyle Street is Argyle Street and Grafton Street are like you got to keep asses in seats type of deal.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying. I've played Carleton and I've played Loose Cannon, so I've played both ends of Argyle. It's something. I did full house at Argyle and I did max capacity at Cannon 3 times.
Yeah.
It's a lot because if you don't bring a crowd, they're just not going to look at you again.
Yeah, and I think you got to be prepared. And, kind of have your stuff ready to go so you're not messing around too much. And you kind of feed off the crowd and what they're liking too, you know what I mean? And if you can take a request or two, that probably helps you out a little bit. But as far as eyes, there's lots of different places to play. I filled in on a break for Craig Martin. His name's Party Marty. I don't know if you ever heard of Party Marty.
I've never heard of him, no.
Yeah, he plays Maxwell sometimes, and I'll go see him. And I played there one time on his breaks. I'd like to play there sometime, but there's lots of places to play. I just, want to get my foot in the door slowly, kind of ease my way in. You don't want to jump into something that, that's kind of over your head.
I'd like to take advantage of the whole heart of downtown scene. Get Split Crow, get Maxwell's Plum.
Yeah. It's pretty competitive out there. There's a lot of people, right? So you kind of have to... I emailed the guy at the Split Crow, and he said, I wish I could get you in, but there's just so much, talent that wants to play and stuff like that. And I think, what I said was, well, maybe if you get a cancellation on short notice sometime, and we get in that way. That's kind of, I think that's kind of how I got into the Buffalo Club this time. Somebody canceled.
Oh, really?
A few weeks ago, and he called me up. So I think you got to be prepared to do that the first time. And
yeah, it's always good to say that when you say that. Say you can work on short notice.
Yeah.
if you say that, then booking managers will probably like you more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I actually had to do that once. I had to fill in one time, and I had 26 hours to prepare.
Yeah.
I didn't have weeks. I had 26 hours to prepare a 3-hour set.
Where at?
Buffalo Club.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it was ass. It was ass. Because I had 26 hours to prepare.
Yeah, but at least you got her done, I guess, right? And you're filling in, so he appreciates that. He actually called me one time. I was on my way to see Plaskett and Arkell's in Moncton. I decided to go to Moncton just to get on a little road trip. Needed to get away.
Casually went to Moncton.
Just casually went to Moncton. Yeah. It was like I wanted to see the Avenir Center because I'd never been there, and I was like, I've been to the Metro Center. I call it the Metro Center.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it's called now or whatever. Center? Yeah, Scotiabank Center. I've gone there before. I was just like, I think I want to go to Moncton. I don't have anything to do this weekend. I can do it, get away for a weekend. But he called me. I'm literally on my way down, and he calls. He's like, I got somebody dropped out tonight. Can you fill in? And I was like, man, I would have, but I'm on my way to Moncton or whatever. So didn't work out.
And then you show up Saturday because that was the same week because Arkell's were the day before Halifax.
Yeah, they played on the Friday, Halifax, and then Saturday.
And then you show up Saturday
Yeah.
at my gig.
Yeah.
That was wild. Everyone just up there doing money for nothing. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was the next week. That was the next weekend, I think, or the weekend.
Oh, was it actually?
That was only a few weekends ago, wasn't it?
Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. But
Yeah.
didn't Arkell's do
Oh,
Thursday? And then...
No, they did Friday and then Saturday, I think.
Well, I know the Arkell's played... Oh, no. I got the months mixed up. Arkell's was in October.
It was in October.
Yeah.
What a good show. They had like a cool light show, and I love seeing Joel Plaskett because I kind of came up on him in high school. We were all listening to him in high school. Like a lot of his songs. I played a few today with the Johnsons. It was cool. They do him really well.
They're Plaskett enthusiasts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Seamus on that tenor guitar.
Oh, it's nuts. It's nutty how... first time I saw the tenor guitar, all of a sudden they rip out Rolling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, what is this?
he busted out some down at the Khyber. I
What?
think on the Gretsch maybe. Down at the Khyber he was playing that a little bit. We didn't do the whole song, but he did the lead riff or whatever. I was like, ooh.
It's like you just want to do this,
Yeah.
You just want to bounce every time you hear their rendition of Rolling.
I was like, ooh.
And then you just sit in the back and just rolling.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's such a... Every time I hear them do that, I just want to just bounce.
Yeah, they play well together. I like his voice too, Tom's voice. He can hit the high notes. For
He's
sure.
got that nice alto.
Yeah. And their show at Crookshanks was... that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool that Caroline's doing that there at Crookshanks now. I talked to her about maybe doing the next one. I don't know who she's got lined up. I haven't really talked to her yet. But,
I asked too, because she does them every 3 months. So I asked if I can do the next one. She's like, I don't know, and I was like, well, I can do 6 months from now.
Yeah, just get on the list or whatever, because it's pretty cool. She's got a following, so I mean.
Yeah, I can easily do 2 hours.
I don't know how many people showed up at his.
It was...
Pat did a really funny skit at the start. You missed that.
I think it was like half cap or something like that. I think it was half or...
What would capacity be there at that place? Couple hundred maybe?
Oh, I think the capacity's got to be 100.
Yeah. She said she had 160 there, I think, for the open mic. I don't know how they count that, in and out probably, but...
Probably in and out, and probably a bunch of spectators, because Noah calls it off, when there's, I think the most he's had was, 43.
Yeah, so she said there was 43, something like that, but then there was, I think it was upwards of 100 people that were there. So there was a lot of spectators. So a lot of people are just showing up and watching at that one now.
That's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good musicians there, too. I mean, I feel like everybody goes out to that one. Maybe not everybody, but there's a good chunk. I mean, it's a one-song night, so...
Yeah, at that point, just play your best one.
Yeah.
And then promote the fuck out of yourself.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I like to try to do an original there. Sometimes I'll do covers, but I like to try, because everybody's doing originals, and you want to fit in.
Next time I show up, I'll probably do an original.
Yeah. Yeah. You weren't there this time, because you went out to Enfield, I think.
I went to Lance, yeah.
I'm gonna try to check that out before hockey next time. You said it's not this week, but the week after.
Yeah, it's 6 to 8.
Yeah, 6 to 8. So I could leave and get to Dartmouth. If I left by 7:30, I could probably get to Dartmouth in time to get to hockey for 8.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that'll be my plan for that Wednesday.
Nice. Let's see if I can get a bunch more people. I know Skatey wants to come out to that one as well.
It's too bad Dahlia didn't do a little bit till 10:30, because I could come after.
At 10.
Oh, does he? Oh, she closes it at 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
The building closes at 10.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't work then.
No. I mean, I showed up at 8:57, right? Because I was talking a little bit, and then I think I was talking for like 20 minutes, and then left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I arrived at 8:57, and then just nobody's there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, I'll play like 5-6 songs in a row.
Might as well. I mean, well, you can. I did
sushi.
I did that when Shannon filled in for him, and I went before hockey, and I played for. I said I got to go at 7:30, and then there wasn't really many people there, so I think she wanted me to play a few more. So I was like, oh, I'll play a few more. And then I got out. I was like, I got to go now because I'm going to be late for hockey. But yeah, sometimes I mean, but I've also been to Dolly and there's 30 people show up. Like Tyler was doing it that one night. Remember that night? And then like it just popped off. Yeah.
No, that's wild.
So it just depends what people are doing, I guess. And it's starting to get closer to Christmas and people are busy and stuff like that.
Yeah, the thing is, the anniversary though had a bunch of people though. That was the thing.
Yeah, when is I wonder when that is.
He didn't even remember. I said, isn't it like...
It's coming up.
Isn't it like the second week of December?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Which would have been the 11th.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely do that again. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be in Lance, and then as soon as Lance is done, hightail it over to the Dahlia.
Yeah, so how was that one the other night?
Lance? It was good. The first one was better. I'll say that. There was like me and obviously the host, and then 2 other people playing. That was it. But the first time I was there, I think there was like 6.
That's pretty good.
Which you can easily squeeze in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Another good open mic, which needs to be extended to 3 hours, is the Old Orchard Inn on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I saw that you and Gibson were going there, and I kind of wanted to try that some night. That's about an hour, from... Well, probably not from here. Probably more like...
For you, probably.
40-ish minutes from
48,
you, I guess. Yeah.
Well, 48 to land in Wolfville alone. This would probably be about 50 minutes just to hit that exit, yeah. 51. Because you can cut through Wolfville, or you just go to the next exit and then just drive down to go to... Yeah, which would be in the Greenwich area.
Yeah, I wanted to check that one out sometime. There's like, now at this point, there's like a lot of nights, there's like 2 or 3 of these things. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you gotta kind of...
Like, let's see, Monday is just the one, from what I know. Tuesday, there's 3 that I know of. Yeah. Wednesday, there's... Oh, God, 4 now.
Yeah, because Tony's got his. I kind of want to check that out sometime, too. But
Cam... The Economy Shoe Shop. What else? Dave Muse, which is every 2 weeks.
So there's 5, I think.
At the end of every month.
Yeah, there's a lot on the Wednesdays that happen at night. And Monday night, they were doing one at Staggers from, I don't know, I think it's 7 to 10 over there.
Monday 7 to 10, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the same time. It's a similar time as Noah's one over there at Two Crows, which I like that one too. 1 or 2 songs sometimes, It's a lot to wait around for, but I mean, like, there's also a lot of talent there, and like you have fun listening to people. And I've met so many people at these things and made friends that it's worthwhile to stick around and talk to some people and learn some stuff.
Oh, of course.
But
I met the Johnsons, and that's why everyone loves the Johnsons.
Oh yeah, they're really nice guys too. Down to earth, what I mean? They just love the music. I was talking to Debbie, actually. I went over to the open mic at Staggers.
Okay, yeah.
I went over to the open mic at Staggers there. I think it was last Monday, and it was James's last time doing it. I didn't know that, but he had left because nobody was there, so it was just like 2 people there. And they ended up talking me into taking the guitar out and just playing, sitting down there. And I had an idea, like last May I did that IWK like fundraiser open mic idea. So I kind of pitched that to her, and she liked the idea. So I got to talk to the person from the IWK Foundation that I was talking to. She was on vacation last week, but I'm hoping to maybe get something going there for that. I don't know if it would be every couple weeks or a monthly kind of thing, but maybe try. It's kind of hard not to conflict with the time of Two Crows, but maybe like do it a little earlier or make it go a little later so you could get some runoff from people going to that. You know what I mean?
That, yeah.
But yeah, I kind of been
No,
wanting.
you know what you do? You do it on a Thursday because there's no open mics on Thursdays. But you can't do staggers on Thursdays because Jeff Bonang's there every Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the thing. I was talking to Cam about Tony's open mic, and he goes, "Yeah, friggin' Tony's got his open mic now, and I want to go to Auction House, but I can't. I have mine." He should have done it Thursday because there's no open mics on Thursday.
And are they open later at the Auction House?
Auction House closes at 10.
Okay. It's too bad they weren't open later being downtown on a Wednesday because, you would think.
It's Argyle, but it's past the Carlton Argyle.
Yeah, so it's more nightclub Argyle kind of thing, I guess.
No, nightclub Argyle is...
It's right by the Dome, isn't it?
No, they're a complete street apart. I mean, they're owned by the same company. They own the same company.
Yeah.
But
okay, maybe it is one block down.
Yeah, it is. So Grafton Street and then Argyle, but everyone's going to be either on Grafton because you have what do you have? You have now Beer Lease.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet. I really want to. You haven't gone there yet either. I want to go. I want to go. I wish I would have got out to the end of the old spot, but it's hard to make it out to all these things.
Oh my God, yeah.
Especially with I got the two young kids who I love my kids, and it's just they have to be priority. So I mean,
and that's why you did the foundation, fundraiser open mic, right?
Yeah, that kind of hits home a little bit where my son had some issues and they fixed him up. They're really good there with the childcare and the birthing unit and everything. It's just it was a great experience down there, especially going through that and how traumatic it was and how they kind of made you feel at home. And so I wanted to give back a little bit, kind of. Yeah. So hopefully I can get something going. I'm just kind of looking for a spot to do it. I talked about the Oasis, doing it there, but then I thought about maybe doing it at my old church in the hall at St. Catherine's Church. I haven't talked to them, but I kind of got away from it in the summertime because I play baseball in the summer, so that takes up a lot of time. But it's something I want to get going, maybe like a monthly thing to start and like try to raise some money, like sell some shirts or something or edit. Like I don't know how to haven't figured out how to raise the money, but I mean maybe like a donate what you can to play. I mean you don't have to, you can just come and play. But I mean, if somebody's got something to donate, maybe do it that way, or have like a running donations like through the year where you can donate, and we just do the open mic kind of thing, and people donate. I haven't really thought about all the logistics yet, but I like the idea of it, and I'm trying to find somewhere to do it. So.
I'd definitely try and hit up a Thursday, though, because there's no open mics on Thursdays.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's one, but it's in Yarmouth. So.
Yeah. They got those jams, Freeman's. I haven't gone to the Freeman's jam yet. I went and checked it out. I want to try to get out there, and I do like going to Monty's. It's a little far for me sometimes, and.
Oh, it's far for me, too.
You got to have a certain mood, too, I feel like, to,
Yeah.
For that. So, but yeah, it's just kind of in the works, and I'd like to get something done with it maybe in the new year. Try to talk to I forget what her name was at the foundation, but try to nail something down and get one under the belt and go from there kind of thing.
Oh, it's a good cause, and it's a good way to
there's also
build
that
a resume,
there's also that music therapy thing they do, IWK, like, it was at Long McQuaid when I went in the other day. I don't know what it's actually called, but there's something actually for music therapy kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's like a degree.
Yeah.
Like Daryl Cameron and Pierce Sweeney both have that, I think.
Yeah.
I think Bill Travis as well, but I know he's also a
There's a foundation for
teacher.
it, though. It's like, you could fundraise for that maybe or something like that. I don't know.
I've never heard of that, no.
Okay.
But music therapy is definitely something you need a degree for. I tagged along one time when I volunteered at the old folks home just around the corner. And yeah, this music therapist would come in and I'd just be on an electric guitar.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, all right, solo. And I'm like,
Yeah.
This is younger me where I didn't know any of the songs that they were playing.
Yeah.
For starters. So I had to keep staring at their fretboard.
Yeah.
And then if they would tell me to solo, I was like, oh, I don't know how to solo.
Yeah.
This is like.
But that's again how you learn to do the stuff.
Yeah, this is
you
great.
Just jump into the fire.
Yeah, this is grade 12, Michael. Nowadays, if I wanted to, yeah, simple. I just learn a bunch of old songs and go. If I ever wanted to. There was one time I actually had to fill in, and I didn't know any songs.
That they would know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Well, now you know all that Waylon stuff, right? And
yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely.
That'd be perfect for.
Yeah, if they like country,
That's true. Yeah.
I definitely have to learn a lot more than just Waylon. I'll have to learn
some Willie.
I'll have to learn all individual Highwaymen songs.
Yeah.
I'll have to learn Jim Croce, Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know 2 Eddie Rabbit songs. That's it. And then just hit him with New Riders of the Purple Sage as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit him with some New Riders.
Yeah.
Hit him with Important Exporting Man, or hit him with Kick in the Head.
Yeah. That was good stuff when you played that. I liked that.
Oh, New Riders?
I did, yeah.
Oh, it's just straight nonsense. I love New Riders. It's fun just to play New Riders.
Yeah.
I'll definitely play New Riders tonight at Resolutes.
Yeah.
But I always end now with Kick in the Head.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a fun one to do. It's just full of energy. I love it. That was like the first one I learned. That album was the first I heard of them, because Chaska put me on to them back in just the start of June, and I was like, yes, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. Kick in the Head is just so upbeat, and it's the most aggressive song on the album.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did they just make one album? Is that
No, they had like a few.
Did they?
Yeah, but that was their best one. They started. I think they started making albums at like 72?
Yeah.
Something like that, so that would have been like their second or third album. But that was like their biggest album. And they're still going. I mean, one of the singers and the rhythm guitar player, that's the oldest member. Everyone else died.
Yeah.
And so it's just a bunch of fill-ins now.
Yeah. Keeping it going, though.
Yeah, and I like, the thing is, I like that singer's voice over the other singers. So it's like, okay, he's still alive, he still sounds the same, that's good.
Yeah.
I listened to like different albums and I was like, oh yeah, these guys been it forever.
Yeah.
It wasn't just this album was like the most aggressive, but it was just, I listened to like their first one and I was like, oh wow, love it.
Yeah.
And it definitely influenced the playing style now. It's a big swap now, from blues over to country.
Yeah. Yeah, you seem to be on a country tip for the last little bit.
No. The whole year. That's
what I mean.
I've been on one.
What brought that on anyway?
I played a New Year's Eve show. I filled in or I just joined this band, and I learned about all the songs on drums.
Yeah.
And we played at the Q-Plex out in Quispamsis.
Yeah.
And there was 3 Waylon songs on that. So it was Let's All Help the Cowboys, Been a Long Time Leaving, and what was the other one? Waymore's Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the whole, like, at that, I was like, I want to learn these songs.
Yeah.
And then I just started learning a bunch of Waylon songs that I like.
Yeah, you do it well. Like, your voice is good for it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Last night we did his cover of the Steely Dan song "Do It Again." We went to the free jam.
He covers that too.
He covers "Do It
Does
Again."
he?
Yeah.
Oh, I was listening to some of them. Yeah, there's a lot of.
He covers "Do It Again,"
Yeah.
which is a great one.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard "Do It Again," I was like,
I didn't know he covered "Do It Again." That's
"Yeah,
awesome.
he covered. It's on Music Man." Oh yeah, it's like halfway down the album, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Yo, this song's bitchin'. I gotta learn this."
Yeah.
So then we said, "Oh, it was good to see people dancing last night too." We did that one. I mean, the week before I did Straight Waylon. I did Midnight Rider, Do It Again, and what was the other one that I did? Oh, I know I did a simple one. Cause like they're all a bunch of chords and all that shit. What did I do? But yeah, we finished with Do It Again. We did Midnight Rider, which is the Allman Brothers. I'm trying to think of the other one that we did. Oh God, what else did we do? I don't even remember. Shit.
Can't you see?
No, we didn't do Can't You See.
He does that though too.
I know he does.
Yeah.
But then this week we did Do It Again. I saw her standing there, and
I like that when you do that too.
I
That's
said
good.
to the other guitarist, I was like, I want to do the solo, and he goes, okay, because I play the solo, the actual solo. Everyone just like goes nuts.
Yeah.
And then I was playing on Ken's guitar, and then so he had his pedal board out. So then I just quickly turn on the distortion pedal and I start messing with the sound to make it sound like not loud or not quiet. And then I just quickly step away from the mic. I'm like, do we all know Money for Nothing? And they're like, yeah, we know it. I'm like, cool, all right. Just dove right in.
Yeah, nice. Where was that at?
This is free jam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're literally finishing up filming for Anti-Social Media, and then Ken went on, and then I went on right after. And then we did more filming.
Nice.
No, it was great. We had people dancing for Do It Again. More people dancing for I started standing there. As soon as Money for Nothing happened, there was people up.
Yeah. That happened on your show there too.
Yeah, those people literally just came in.
And then they were up dancing.
And then they were like, "Oh, what's this live music?" And then
Money for Nothing.
Jake's mom was like, "Yeah, this is the last song of the night." They're like, "Oh, what song is it?" And as soon as I hear it, they're up. Oh, excuse me, they're up and they're going ballistic, which is good because they were British as well, so they know Dire Straits.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was great. I wish there was more people out, especially like musicians as well, because I wanted like us to get up there and just make noise.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. And honestly, Freeman's is a hit or miss. Like the time you played Freeman's, you had so much space, you got to move all those tables. Then when we played, we couldn't move all the tables.
Yeah.
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 And now anyone who wants to play there now, it's like fat fucking chance because every weekend's a party.
Yeah, that's what he said anyway. When I asked him about another time, he said be probably looking at the new year. I think Justin's got something there.
He's got one next week.
But yeah, he said, I think it's the same. Obviously, it's the same for the Freemans. That Freemans must get a lot of holiday bookings for parties because it was the same for Rob at Fairview. So.
And now it's like to the point where like they're not really doing live music anymore.
I'd like to do some at that Quinpool location. I saw Jer was doing one there, and I got the...
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What's wild is apparently that crowd doesn't like live music.
Really?
Yeah. And they don't even do anything on the Grafton Street one.
That's what I found funny. I thought about that the other day. I was like, why don't they do something down there? There's lots of room in there. And people are walking by. Maybe they'll be apt to come in if somebody's playing or whatever, right? Like... There's so much live music downtown Halifax that it's like you're going to find something somewhere anyway, right?
Yep. And then when it comes to St. John, there's like nothing. There's like...
It'd be cool to get up to the point
spots
of playing Dirty Nellies because that place is always packed and people love singing along if you can play the right songs and stuff too.
Nellies would be fun. Alehouse would be even better.
Alehouse would be fun. It's just so late.
You start at 12:30.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
I'd have to like deliberately destroy my sleep schedule just to play there.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, but it's also a good vibe,
True.
Good vibe. It used to, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's still a good vibe. They play people are singing along and
trust me,
and dancing and stuff like that, right?
It's just the fact of being so late. I could do the 3 hours, easy money.
Yeah,
and play all the fucking songs I know.
yeah. But it's just the lateness of
It's
it.
late.
By the time you're done and you pack up and you get home, it's probably 4:30. You know, depending on where you live.
4:30, or the birds are probably making noise.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's another spot that's also late as fuck too?
I don't know how late the Roxbury goes.
Roxbury's 10:30 to 1:30.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same as Salt and Ash on the waterfront.
Yeah.
10:30 to 1:30. Cannon's 10 to 1. Maxwell's Plum is 9:30 to 12:30.
Yeah, so nobody's really... I'm trying to think cabarets, so... I don't know if anybody ever plays at the Moose. Sometimes they have live stuff at the Moose.
Toothy Moose?
Yeah.
Well, isn't Moose and Ellie's in the same building?
Similar building, yeah.
Yeah.
Basement probably has some shows on the weekend.
Basement has shows on the weekend.
Yeah, later ones, but...
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a 3:30 bar, isn't it, on the weekend? Yeah.
I mean, they have shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And sometimes Sunday, but that's usually Buckingham Drive.
Yeah. At the Sunday sesh. I haven't been down there in a while, but that's a... I had some good laughs down there. They've got some pretty funny people coming out there.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, and it's just the thing, when it's funny, I laugh, and it's just, I'm loud as fuck when I laugh.
Oh man, yeah, like I was laughing. I think me and you were there one time, sitting up in the wings.
Yeah.
And he had me cracking up.
Oh,
there,
I was dying,
whoever.
dude. You know what I love, though? You know what I love? Because East Coast Bakery sponsors that. I just love when there's fucking cookies or bagels, man. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, who wants bagels? I just put my hands up and I'm like, give me the fucking bagels.
He looks like the guy from... there's a show he looks like the guy from, but I can't think of it now what it was. But I was talking to him one night and I told him that. He said, I get that all the time. I forget what show. I forget what show it was, but I think it's that one where they get each other to do the stuff. Like they'll go into a crowd and they have to do this thing. I don't know what it's called. I'm trying to think of the name,
Jackass.
but I can't. It's similar to Jackass, but they don't do stunts. It's just like they just do kind of dumb stuff in a crowd, and like they have to get people to like do this or do that, like in the supermarket or whatever. I'm trying to think, but it's not coming to me.
Oh, Impractical Jokers.
Impractical Jokers. That's what it's
Who
called.
does he look like on Impractical Jokers?
I think he looks... Doesn't he look like the guy? I don't know. Maybe.
No way.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But anyway, he agreed with me. What's his name? The guy from East Coast Bakery? He's there sometimes at the Sunday
don't
session.
know. I only went in there once. I got a coupon and I was like, man, I should fucking use this coupon.
Yeah.
I gotta use this coupon. And it was great. It was great. 12 bagels, 6 cookies, and 6 rolls?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, we don't have any rolls. We do have this big challah loaf, which is the price of 6 rolls. And I was like, give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that. If it's free, give it to me. You know?
Yeah.
It was great food. Oh my god. And then there was one time you started throwing bagels out in the audience, and I was like, give me some fucking bagels.
Ring
give
toss.
me some bagels. Yeah. No, it wasn't like just individual bagels. It was like bags of bagels. I was like, give me the bagels.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No,
yeah, that's a pretty good laugh. I haven't been out on a Sunday.
No, I'm too
In a
I'm
while,
too busy on
but-
Sundays, my guy. But, I'll try and get to one. It's just, also the thing is, like, I show up, they're like, what song you want to play? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you know any cool songs? They're like, no. I'm like, alright. I'll just accompany. I won't sing then. There's times I just said that. I was like, yeah, I'm not. Alright, you don't know the songs I want to play? Cool. I'll just accompany on a different instrument, I guess.
Sometimes it doesn't add up, I guess, matchup, but
it never adds up. I have to usually teach them the song on the fly. It never adds up. There's going to be one time, and I know for a fact, Nick, Tyler, and we're going to go, because we can easily play Tommy the Cat by Primus.
Yeah.
We're just going to fucking piss off everybody and play that song.
I like it when they have a long weekend and the band goes on after.
Immediately right after,
yeah, that was a good time.
I usually just leave because I'm like, man, it's late as fuck. I just want to go to bed.
Yeah, there was one time I was having a few drinks and I had the day off the next day and they were playing some pretty cool tunes. Like
a lot of people call it divorced dad rock.
I guess that's why it worked out perfect for me.
Oh, fuck. I just call it dad rock. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Like
that's what it was, because it was like my high school stuff. Basically, they were playing like punk stuff from the high school, and like all these. I was definitely vibing to most of the songs they were playing. So it must have been dad rock.
It's definitely dad rock.
Yeah.
I want to do some yacht rock now and throw that into the repertoire.
Yeah.
Like, every time I'll say I'm playing a show, it's just like a night of dad rock, cowboy country, alt rock, and pop. I gotta throw, like, yacht rock in there.
Yeah.
Which is not that far from dad rock. It's just more like...
Rich dad
rock. Basically. But yeah, no, it'd be fun to add that to the repertoire. And it's always good to play, like, either Nick or I or Tammy or I when we did that one show. It was great. It was good. We just, had people go, and it was lovely. Especially Nick and I when we did that first time without backing tracks back in October. Oh, it was wild. It was great too. It was freaking great. Audience loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more backing tracks. No more gotta worrying about shit.
The timing of everything. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just show up.
Yeah.
Set up and go.
Yeah.
Simple. Loved it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Speaking of setting up, I gotta start packing up for Resolutes now. I mean, I got my bag and my guitar over there. Gotta get the other guitar, one of these mic stands, and then the mixer itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's been great talking with you.
Yeah,
man. I can't wait for the show tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow.
More shows in the future as well. What else you got in store? Or you gotta wait for New Year?
I think I'm waiting for the New Year at this point, probably. I've been reaching out to a few places, but December's going to be busy. Plus, they've got all the Christmas party stuff going on, so probably nothing till the New Year. I'll just maybe work on some original stuff and hit up the odd open mic and
Fair enough.
Just try to get some emails out there and get my oar in the water, so to speak.
Get your what in the water?
My oar in the water.
Oh, your oar in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm doing now is I just hit them with all the same like cookie cutter email, and then just throw them in the press kit and just wait for a response.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And
dropping by sometimes helps, but I mean, you gotta have the time to do that too. So maybe try to get out to the TBR there and
I was on the phone with the guy actually. He just must have forgot.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. So if you go there and you play some good stuff on the open mic,
I did though
maybe,
too.
Right?
That was the thing.
Oh,
I did that too.
Yeah.
No, I was.
So you've been there since they started doing it?
Not the open mic, but I played the breaks for Sean Ryan.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh man,
yeah,
you're good." And I was like, "Thanks."
Yeah.
What does it take to play here?
Yeah.
Because I can now do 4 hours, easy money.
Yeah, especially
4 hours. I just do 3 15-minute breaks.
Yeah.
Just straight bangers.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I gotta go.
Yeah, well,
I gotta go perform some bangers and listen to other people's bangers.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hopefully I'll get out tonight. We'll see. I feel like I'm getting a second win, so
a second.
Maybe get some third win probably at this point.
Well, anyways, it was really good just chatting and all that stuff and seeing what you have, on the come up, and definitely more things to happen in the new year. Definitely more recordings, probably. Cough, cough.
Yeah, yeah, I would say.
But no, it was great. It's just it's fun to see you. I still got to do the review on Gig Salad that you sent me.
Yes,
because I actually never seen you play a whole show.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I'd set up your sound and then I'd leave.
Yeah. That's true. I think, yeah, you might have been there the first Freeman's one, maybe.
I set up and left because I had to go back.
Did you set up and leave? You did set up and leave that time too, yeah.
Because I was doormanning in gear tech for a show across the street at the church.
That's true. I remember that.
And the second time was I quickly did sound for you, then left and did sound for the other Josh.
Yeah, and then we came down after.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. Man.
No, his show was wild. It was all fun and games, and then he got really upset when he broke a guitar string.
Yeah, and then you got really upset at the end when they booted your cars in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, no, that was nonsense.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely now I just pay for parking everywhere I go now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been episode 15 of the Bedroom Studios official podcast. Join us next week. With the next person. I have the whole next 3 weeks planned. Just nobody wanted to do this week, but everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do these weeks." It's like, well, what about right now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.